Welcome back to the channel. It is Deviant with part 3 of Triangle Strategy. I quite enjoy this game, so I'm coming back to it after the first episode has garnered a bit more attention than I thought I might have gotten. I'm going to be putting on commentary from now on, so if you don't mind, hang around. If you do, well, I guess that's life. Now what I've done is I've put it on hard mode as usual, as it's quite crippling and challenging. And in the meantime, I've been talking to this lady who's given me training options, and those are really useful, as you can get your characters up to a certain level where they need to be. And in hard mode, this game is crippling, put it that way. All of these new characters in the encampment are offering new things, and some of them are useful, some of them are just basic character upgrades. For example, like in daytime, mages deal more damage if they deal fire, for example. Okay, cool. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's zoom out a bit. We're going to go over to the Whiteholm Castle. Carrying on where we left off. This game's actually pretty damn fun. Kind of hyped to finish it.
First test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask you, state your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Hyzante.
Roland's a pretty useful character.
You know I cannot allow that.
So is
If you
Huette,
insist on going,
for
then I
ability
shall
to attack
attend you.
twice.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings. How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
So the decisions you make really impact the story in this game, which is quite important and something that drew me to it. Cool, they want to cast their vote. Persuasion. It's just a bit of a gamble. tricky one. Undecided, yeah. Let's go and have a talk, shall we?
Lord Serenoa.
Yeah, sure, why not?
But okay.
Very cool. Really seen anything like this before.
Say,
I'm going to come back to this guy because it's pretty important.
Lord Serenoa.
Very cool character. Let's try this one.
Indeed.
Wonder if we can get this guy on our side.
Listen, lad.
I think he needs to be done after we've talked to Roland.
say.
I like how that unlocks at the bottom.
Certainly.
Oh, very good. So we've shifted pretty much everyone. Only one left.
Listen, lad.
This is going to my plan. Will not be easily swayed. That's interesting. Okay. I think we can all agree on that. That's the tricky one to change. To be sure. This guy's a bit of a prickle. Okay. But I don't think he's foolish.
Listen, lad.
Let's try this.
You're onto something.
It's a funny way to learn. Doing is good, but reading is good too.
I've made up my mind.
Very good. Okay. I think we need to commence voting. Let's go to Hyzante. It's cool how you can
It is time
impact
to
so
cast our
much.
votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost or the holy state of Hyzante? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Will do.
You've convinced me.
Oh wow. Really did it, didn't I? So fun. What's cool about this game is you can change the camera angles all the time. Except for in these
changed my
cutscenes.
mind.
Forgive me, lad.
Forgiven. Can't hold it against you.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yeah. I had a feeling he would be tricky. Even at the end of it. I wonder what this will lead to in terms of his story and character development. He was a very useful character.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzante.
Seriously outnumbered though. Is he going to fight back? Who knows? And if you're enjoying this, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to post some more, but you never know.
We have decided. we set sail for the holy state of Hyzante. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
Mhm.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
I love the kind of egos of some of these characters.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzante.
Okay.
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
An assassination, perhaps.
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzante. Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners. Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Okay.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
Guess she's gonna pull up the red carpet anytime soon.
Thank you. Pray
This bridge
forgive
is
my outburst.
very familiar.
You've no need to apologize.
I've seen this in the
Still, I
demo.
must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
It's a poor thing though, isn't she? This game is really cool. I'm interested in playing Octopath Traveler. Drop a comment if you want to see that.
Serenoa
Got that
escorts
game.
their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Norzelia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of
Love how that perform a shaped little perforation creates a heart shape out of the water. Small details there. Can't wait for Eiyuden Chronicle to drop. That is one of my top 5. Next year, they got Eiyuden Rising. Big Suikoden fan.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
Wow, this place is
Protected the holy
huge.
state from both Glenbrook and Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
What's that sound?
Why does it seem like we're surrounded by people that are going to attack us at some point?
Could this be?
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Hyzanteans offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzante, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
All Hyzanteans are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The Holy State has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality. As a result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Certainly, if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Silent? Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
Man, really biased.
Treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
Can't wait to get some new characters. And there are also characters that you have to persuade through several layers of difficulty. That's what I like about these games.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages.
This guy has the deepest voice ever.
None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regnan.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzante have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
One can only hope.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
I think it a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations.
A safe reply, to say the least, Lord Serenoa.
It is an ideal that I can only hope is shared by all those involved.
If I might ask, what is the ideal to which the Holy One aspires?
I would share the goddess's blessing with all of Norzelia. The Holy One wishes for a world where people are equal. The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret, but there's something I must ask you.
This game is beautiful, man.
People of Hyzante live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. Is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzante's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzante's pursuit of life and magic.
Okay, seems to be things are unwinding. I always like to look around though. You can see these little submissions. Quite eager to find out what this one is. Let's pop in. With that being said though, guys, it's a very, very short episode today. It's just a really catch up. And it's part 3. If you want to see some more, hang around. I'm going to drop part 4 later on, and then part 5 if this garners enough attention. Drop a like, drop a comment, and as always, stay safe and subscribe. Catch you all soon.